What's going on, people? So now another one bites the dust. Shakka-Ahmose. Well, he hadn't really bit the dust. These are just allegations, and I'm gonna only take it as allegations. I really have no real opinion or dog in this fight because it's just a story that Kelsey Rodriguez is saying that Shakka-Ahmose molested or raped her at the age of 13. Now, I listened to both sides or a portion of both sides of the story. Shaka was all over the place. He really didn't present any real receipts. I kind of clicked off of his live because it was more blaming and attacking and he said some suspect things. Whereas this girl, she was on a live. Anybody that's got strong allegations like that, because when it comes to rape and sexual assaults, that's a serious thing to say or put on a man. You know what I mean? Or anybody for that matter. But anyone that come out with this type of claim, but yet refuse to show themselves and they're hiding behind a camera, and her voice said a whole lot. And of course, you had these females in the chat section that was, oh, it's not your fault. Oh, hang in there. You're a strong woman. Just kind of stroking her ego. And I listened to her story, and she was pretty detailed at some level. But it don't sound like rape or sexual assault. It sounds like it was consensual. Now, at the age of 13, that's rape. That's statutory rape. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's statutory rape. Even though both parties may be in agreement, it's still statutory rape. There are many cases where you have the daughter that's competing with the moms over the mother's boyfriend. That happens more than you can ever imagine. Okay, so it's not always a clear-cut case where the dude sneaks inside the room and she said that she saw him touching on himself, looking at her, and just crazy things. But then she lied to her friend and was saying that she was having sex. Okay, so something happened. I don't think it's what she's portraying it to be, but something did happen. And she was quite detailed at a certain level, and she had spoken to people allegedly about that. So there's three sides to the story. Her side, his side, and the truth. I don't take any sides at all. It's unfortunate if she was molested or raped. It's unfortunate. That's not a good thing. But at the same time, I really don't think it's what she put it out to be. I really don't think that's it. I think that there's more to the story. And if Shaka does have some receipts, as he called them, or videos, then again, that kind of plays in the point where I said I think there's more to what's going on here. And people shouldn't take sides so quickly. You really shouldn't take sides too quickly. You should wait until all the evidence come out, if there's any evidence. Okay, now, my advice to a lot of young men out there, and I can't really speak to the older dudes because you're stuck in your ways. You've already lived your life and you're stuck in your ways. But to the young dudes coming up, to prevent a lot of this from happening, a lot of these allegations that you may look at as false, the best way to avoid allegations like this, don't get involved with women with children. Stay clear of women with children, especially if they have daughters that's starting to develop. Stay clear away from women with children. All right. Even if it means you have to cross the race line, stay clear of black women with children, because if push comes to shove, they can always weaponize those kids, man, and say that you touched those kids, you molested those kids. And it's your word against her word against this child's word that the moms might have gotten inside their heads. And so the child now lies, because there's a lot of kids that will lie. They would just make up stories and lie about it. And then when the truth finally comes out, they lied. It wasn't true. And there's a lot of black dudes, man, that's being released from prison now. Not a lot, but this black dude's being released from prison now, and after like 40 years, and they finding out that dude was innocent. So the best way to avoid situations like this is to stay clear of females with children, especially if they have daughters, because that's an easy weapon to use against you if things go south. All right. That's my advice to you. Stay clear of women with children. And if you happen to be in a relationship or marriage with a woman that's got children, just protect yourself and make sure that you don't be with that girl alone. Don't go into this household pretending to be dad. I'm going to be the dad. I'm going to replace you because you had this deadbeat over here, that no good baby daddy left her, and I stepped in and I'm going to be the man and do the right thing and take care of this woman's kids. Don't do that. I know you want to be the hero. You want to be a savior. But at the end of the day, that is not your daughter. It's not your blood. All right. And it would be so easy to set you up and to accuse you of doing something that never happened. Right. So if you're in a relationship and you are with a woman that's got children, daughters, make sure that you don't be alone at any time with that girl. When that mother say, can you watch my daughter until I go to the store? I have to go to the mall. I have to stop by here. No, take it with you. Take it with you. She may not like it, but take it with you. Why? You can't watch it just for a few minutes? Take it with you. That's not your daughter. Take it with you, right? Because then she can't come back and say you did something to that girl. Or that girl can't lie and said, remember when you went to the store, Uncle Rashawn touched me. Or my stepfather touched me. Or she grows up, become an adult, and now she wants views on the internet. And then she's going to say, you did something to her, right? So the best way to avoid situations like that is to stay clear of that, man. Don't make sure that you are not alone with these girls at any time. And don't get involved with women with daughters or with children, because now we're living in times where they're accusing men of messing with the boys. So to protect yourself, bruh, stay clear of these women with kids. You don't have to be a savior to prove your manhood. I'm being a man by stepping in or stepping up to the plate. And you get a lot of applause from these females. So protect yourself, man. Protect yourself. But like I said, when it comes to this story, there's three sides. The Shakka-Ahmose side, there's her side, and then there's the truth. There's a lot. Something happened. It's just not what she's saying. So feedback, tell me what you think, subscribe, click on the Cash App, support this channel. Until next time, I'm fearless.